Well, as you know, January is National Houseplant Month. All right, I just made that up. I don't know. Carrie Arney is with me from our Keystone location. A little more of an expert in houseplants than what I am. Carrie, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us some of the more popular and easy for somebody that's just getting started in houseplants. What should they look at?
Sure. So lots of people come in this month, talk to us about they want to get started in houseplants, but they need something super easy, meaning low maintenance. Maybe they don't know their light requirements. So these plants right here are called snake plants or mother-in-law's tongue. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So these are on that easy to care for list because can take any type of light, very hard to kill off, and
like a mother-in-law.
Correct. And they require very little watering. They're not super finicky. They can go in a spot and thrive in whatever spot you put them in.
Okay, so let's talk then in general about watering. How often, how much?
Okay, so there is a little variance in that question depending upon how a normal residential home, how warm it is. So we always recommend that they check every 2 to 3 days. And when you lift the pot.
Is that like the finger test?
Yes. You can either lift the pot, if it's heavy, leave it alone.
Okay.
If it is super light, like this one is a little bit lighter, the best thing.
When do I stick my finger in there?
Just a second.
Okay.
You'll put a little reservoir of water underneath, set the plant in there, and then it soaks from the bottom up. When you put your finger into the soil, you are measuring to this knuckle right here, middle knuckle. If it is wet all the way down to that middle knuckle, leave it alone.
Okay.
If it's dry, make your reservoir of water, let it soak up.
Do you think more plants are damaged from overwatering than underwatering?
Overwatering. People get super nervous about it, and there's no reason to get nervous. Most houseplants, general rule of thumb, you want to let them dry out all the way in between waterings.
Okay. All right, so we've got that. What about people worry about bugs and all the different things? Because I know we have different stuff that we sell for, and what should they be looking for as far as looking for some of those things that can hurt their plant?
Sure. So in the wintertime, the two most common that you're going to come up against is mealybug and spider mite. Spider mite, you will see webs. Actual webs, look like lacy webs. It'll be on the underside of the leaf. That's where they like to kind of conglomerate and nest and all of that. Mealybug looks like white mold. That's the best way to describe it. Okay. With both of those, you can take care of them. This is neem oil. Really good stuff for houseplant. It's oil-based.
It's kind of the go-to anymore, and it's organic.
Well, and a lot of people like it too because of oil-based. It drips when you apply it, and so it drips into the nest, which is pretty important. You got to get the babes out of there.
And so we got to go here. But if you're potting soil, I know that we like to recommend. This is cactus soil, but we like recommending this as well for a houseplant because it drains.
Correct. And the biggest thing is that people need to remember is make sure your bag says potting mix, not potting soil, but potting mix.
There you go. All right, let's start taking care of those houseplants. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.